Hello everybody, this is the Harbinger, this is Wingspan on Steam, and this is our opening hand. It's only us and the Goosey Goose today, as I feel it takes just a tiny bit too long to make everything happen in the 5-player game. So back to this. We have some cute openers here. Pukeko makes it viable to go for eggs in the wetlands, meaning we can skip the grasslands. Carolina Wren kind of works if there is birds we want to pick up in the tray, and not necessarily do. Let's look at the tray before we decide something here. And we could do Mute Swan. Pukeko here, and yeah, that's actually pretty cool. It also works with the first round and goal, so that means play Carolina Wren to pick up the Mute Swan and whatever, probably the Greater Flamingo, since we don't want the opponent to have that when we go all in on the Wetlands build here. But yeah, that looks pretty tempting here. What kind of stuff do we have here? Enclosure Builder kind of also works with that. Visionary Leader, not much so. I'm kind of hoping we're getting an all-in on tucking here. Mute Swan tucks 2 cards more than it draws, so we will probably spend all of our cards. So I'm gonna go with Enclosure Builder here. Should be close, decently close to get 4 points after Mute Swan and Pukeko. I think Pukeko should go second, just because we don't want it to be a dud after filling 3 cards on 3 eggs on the Swan. So we will have to look a little bit at that. And normally you save the nectar, but in this case we are probably not gonna play all the birds in the forest, so we should spend the nectar here this time, so we can at least get the 2 points from second place here. I'll take the Mute Swan and the Greater Flamingo here. Flamingo is pretty much just a denial pick, because we plan to go decently all in on the play here. But yeah, this is pretty good for us. Now, we do need some food to make what we are doing here happen. But so we could go Pukeko, lay some eggs. No, because you can't lay eggs until you have something adjacent either. So yeah, don't worry about that. We need to take eggs here manually once, no matter what. So just do this. Then we pick, we should probably have puck nectars while they were here. Okay, not punished. That's great. Take the 2 nectars. Hopefully opponent reroll so we can play the Pukeko with 4 nectars. Okay, that's a 3 nectar for us. That's huge. I'm kind of interested in spending a nectar to the grasslands, since this is the only time we activate the grasslands, probably. So I'm gonna do that. Sorry for the sneeze. And there is no particular reason to ever have eggs on the Carolina Wren, so let's just have the one there. Other than we need to maximize the egg availability at the Mute Swan, and we are getting 3 nectars all the way here. Okay, this can be decently good if the opponent continues like this and prioritizes to give us the stuff we need to have a good game here. We could play the Goldfinch in the grasslands just to play a bird at the end of the game. Gives us a decent chance to maybe drawing so many cards gives us a decent chance to pick up any of the when played tuck birds, tuck instead of food plate. But yeah, Morning Dove as well. European Roller. European Roller is not something I'm too crazy about. Do we ever consider actually playing the flamingo here? I don't think we do. Because the likelihood that the opponent is going to overactivate Wetlands is so low. Oh, look at that, he's just gonna give us food in all habitats here. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it for now, just in case. We don't need to overcommit to laying eggs. So I think this is okay here, and we do want to maximize the amount of cards we are drawing and checking each turn here. Let's go on the lookout for some more stuff. Not too crazy about those pickups, so let's just do that and find a Mississippi kite. Not too crazy about that either. Let's see what they are playing. If they are playing more reliable birds to be activated in the wetlands, they may be it might be maybe worth playing the flamingo, but we don't know that yet. Let's just go and look out for some more stuff. Franklin's gull, okay. Bonelli's eagle. Okay, so that maybe wants us to pick up the goldfinch now, since we do know we actually do have the eagle in hand here. Pick up the goldfinch. So what we can do is we can play the Franklin's gull here. It's not something I'm crazy about, but it's a possibility to pick up a lot more cards. We can sack... I don't think I can sack that many cards, so I don't think it will be worth it long term. It's a way to gain eggs into the correct nest type for the upcoming round and goal, which could be okay to do. It's a way to spend eggs off the mute swan, which is okay. We do need to spend eggs for something at least, lest we just do absolutely nothing here. Let's just take some food here and debate just a little bit further. Dependent on what the opponent plays now, that might make the decision easy for us. They gain food. They still haven't played any bird into the second column, so it's hard to know what they are planning. I'm just gonna take a nectar here and another nectar. That way we can play lots of stuff if we should so choose. Okay, so they went for the Swayzon's Hawk. That probably means they're going for some kind of grasslands game this game. That means that the Greater Flamingo is probably not the really good bird we could play this game. So Franklin's gull, usually want to play this guy in the grasslands, and he's really good at converting the resource you gain here to resources you don't gain here at a really good rate. We already gain cards in the wetlands, so we don't really care that much about gaining additional cards and losing eggs, but it's a way to make Bukeka do something useful if we don't get other stuff here. I think it's a mistake to do that if we don't have a really good reason to do so, and I just don't see that yet. Greater Flamingo, however, is probably okay to play here. We do know that the opponent is probably going to activate the wetlands at least once each generation, so it should be at least a tuck one, draw one. But best of cases, it could be really good for us. So, that being said, let's go down here. Violent Green Swallow could be a nice fourth there. Tuck that, and I guess White-bellied gets recycled here. We don't really have that many excess cards to tuck to the swan this time. Kestrel can go, kind of want Goldfinch and Vanilla Eagle. Let's tuck the Franklin Skull as well, and I think we play out the Violet Green. We play the Goldfinch at some point, and we're gonna take it from there. We could also play Goldfinch, looking to play the Enclosure Builder Bird for the final thing. But I think playing out this guy now is pretty good. That gets us to draw a third card, which is decently decent. It's also a bird with lots of worms in the food cost. Yeah, okay, I don't hate what we are going for here. Australian Ibis. It's another free tuck. Sack the Kingfisher. This is all. Okay, tuck 2 cards. Draw 2 cards. Little Pengy. That's always a bird everybody really wants to see played, and I am all for that. So we could play Little Pingu for the final bird in the wetlands. It's a star nest, so that fixes up the enclosure builder issues we were going to have. Yeah, I think that's and it's just on average an okay bird to have out there. That probably means Australian Ibis and Chestnut-Collared Longspur can go, because we need Goldfinch into Bonella Seagull. Other than that, we are decently good here. Zoop. White Pelican can give additional stuff, but we don't really control any decent way to get fish here. You laid eggs, but so yeah, we could play this guy, but let's utilize the fact that there are 2 cubes on that to just draw additional cards here and get those additional tucks in on the Curator Flamingo, and then we can expand the engine at the start of the next turn here. We don't have the amazing engine for Pukeko, since we have a very limited amount of egg space it can utilize. So maybe we want to play some more cards down the road. But for now, let's play the Goldfinch and the Little Penguin, but we do need more food to do that. So yeah, let's pick up these 2 foods. And we play out the Little Pengu. And we play the Goldfinch if the opponent gives us some free food here. Other than that, they do have done that. Yeah, we are in no rush to play the Goldfinch. Let's just get the points while they are available here. And that's 2 fish for the penguin. Some more tucks here. Red-winged blackbird, not that relevant this time. Tuck 3 cards. I guess we kind of want to keep around the bonus card enablers if we can so choose. And yeah, enclosure builder is done. That's good. Looking at what we ended up with here, we probably could have gone for the older bonus card as well, the one that wants us to have additional cards in hand. But you never know. If we went for a thing where we have the blackbird instead that tucks cards to gain eggs, it's a lot harder to have surplus cards at the end of the round. So it is what it is, and that is of course fine. Kakapur is a fun bird to have available, so kind of considering not tucking that. You laid eggs. Yeah, you're just going all in on a grasslands build. You're gonna run out of egg space at the point. Hopefully that causes you to draw more cards. But yeah, let's see how we're doing here. Mained duck. Oh, if I had known you would pop up, I would put you in the engine over something else, but you never know that when or if they are gonna pop up those really good birds. So yeah, it is just what it is. Crimson Chat is ooh, don't skip. It's not good enough. So yeah, okay. Are you gonna draw some cards? You gained food. You gave us a nectar. That's our cue to play the goldfinch. And then we have one bird in the forest here. And you draw birds. Thank you so much. That's perfect for us here. Of course, we could play Bonelli's Eagle into the forest in case that helps us win round 4. Then we don't have anything to play to the goldfinch, so it's an opportunity we should be aware of if it wins us the round, but it's not something we need to chase. Northern Goshawk, however, could very much be a good play for us here. Sack you. No room for more eggs. And yeah, we do need to do something about the fact that we are running out of things to do with our eggs. Maybe we should just yeah, we can easily play Bonelli's Eagle. Playing Bonelli's Eagle is something we want to do at some point anyway. We can also play the Northern Goshawk for free at the end of the round, so we should play the Bonelli's Eagle now. And just tuck 3 of these bad boys, eat eggs out of the mute swan to regain some egg capacity, so Prokeko can still do something. What that opens up for is that if we get any amount of food that we can use to play a bird with goldfinch, that is also better than another goshawk. We didn't play the goshawk this time, so yeah, if that makes sense. With a crow, pygmy nuthatch, blue-winged warbler, and a black tern. Okay, blue-winged warbler is a very possible bird that could be just that, a bird that's better to play than the goshawk during the correct circumstances. 1, 2, 3, 3 birds, please. Tuck it. Great egrets. So the blue-winged warbler played is 7 points because it eats an egg. Northern Goshawk played is 6 points because it tucks 2 cards and eats an egg. So this is a better play than this, but it's also. This is also not guaranteed unless we get 1 more food. So currently we are getting how many points to go down this habitat? We're getting 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points guaranteed. That's on par with just playing this guy. So we don't need to play this guy just to do so. If we do it, we get more eggs from Prokeko. We do get very probable a win out of the round and gold. They don't have any food, so they probably can't play that many birds into the forest towards the end of the game, so we don't need to worry about that. I think we just go down here. If the opponent gives us some more food, we're happy. If not, we just play the goshawk at the end of the round here, I think. Spotted Owl, Eastern Whitbird, Nuthatch, and Grosbeak. Get a fish, happy. Do that, rough. Take you, get 2 more cards tucked, Wild Turkey and Piloted Woodpecker. No room for eggs there, and we eat 3 more birds for dessert. And that's our second to last turn. What does the opponent do? They drew more birds, making our Greater Flamingo play even better here. Odin Skull, Belts Royale, Bard All, and Purple Gallinule. Neither of that matters because, 3 fish, awesome. Because we don't really care about what we have on hand anymore. Only thing we care about is that we still have the Northern Goshawk, and that's going to be played at the end of the game. Coolio! Okay. I think this was a very nice, clean played game, and the cherry on top is just starting with Carolina Wren to both get that first bird you need in the forest and to pick up something good from the tray at the same time. That's just really good. Now we do need to play the Goshawk here, and I don't think we can play anything in the grasslands, so let's just do this. Play it for 2 cards and a single egg. Zoop. And voila, that's the end of the game here. We don't get that many nectar points, but I think when you are running a single habitat engine like this, and you also get that many points from round and golds, you are doing something really okay within the possibilities and limitations of the 26 action cubes you have. So we didn't have a crazy amount of cards tucked, and it would of course have gone much harder if we had 3 more opponents. We could just leech off Wetlands action cubes off, but I guess 64 cards tucked is an okay amount, and 144 points is decently good. I'm not gonna play that down. That's actually pretty decent. So, what went well in this game? Obviously, playing out Carolina Wren to pick up Mute Swan early is pretty good. Starting with Pukeko in hand really made us know that we can play a game almost without activating the grasslands here. We can zoom in on a single habitat and make that really work. Opponent gave us a lot of free food early. That was really useful for us to get out these really expensive birds. I don't think Mute Swan, Pukeko, Greater Flamingo, Violet Green Swallow, and Little Penguin. This is a habitat that cost us 14 food to play out. In addition to the Carolina Wren, 15 food. I don't think this would have been viable for us to do without a lot of help from the opponent getting us some free food in the early game. We did go here a few times to get food manually ourselves. So but like, let's say 15, 16, 17 food. We gained 17 food over the course of the game, and I think at least 5 of that is gifted from the opponent, which is the difference between playing Pukeko and Greater Flamingo when we did and doing it 3 turns later, which means we are getting 3 fewer activations of the engine, which means getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 point average less over those 3 rounds. So yeah, opponent giving us those foods probably gave us around 24, 25 additional points. So that's something to be wary about when you're playing opponents that are building a single lane engine. Don't give them the resources they need to get online faster, because getting these engines to work, it's mostly about two things. One, getting the proper cards you need to make the engine pop. Mute Swan is one of those. Anything that gives you egg in that habitat is one of those. Greater Flamingo could be a substitute for Mute Swan. Main Duck, the Chiff Chaff, and anything that tucks more than one card at the same time is decently good. And if the opponent is just putting down those pieces, or even just drawing them from the bird tray, that should be assigned to you. Don't give them free stuff, because they are gonna have so much more use for it than you, because or they're not necessarily gonna have more use for it than you, but they are going to be much more hampered by going here and manually taking resources otherwise. So one way you take resources here is just you have additional cards and you sack cards to gain additional resources. Yeah, don't give opponents that are building single habitat engines additional resources. That's the tip of the day. And with that, I would like to say thank you guys for watching. This has been Harbinger. We've been playing Wingspan on Steam, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.